Yeah.
Rajon Rondo, Dwight Howard,
JaVale
McGee, Quinn Cook.
Kuzma.
Shut up.
Edit.
Kuz, I'm kidding.
Shut up.
I'm kidding, dog. Come on.
Kuz just put out an ad yesterday too.
He did.
Yeah, he put out a good ad. Kuz.
You can't say that.
Kuz is sick of it.
Kuz sick of it. Laker fans give out Kuz give out PSP. They singing and apologizing.
Right.
Kuz, that was funny. A lot of respect on that.
Yeah, so Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, Rajon Rondo, Danny Green, Quinn Cook. Obviously, we don't win the championship, and RJ know what being a part of a championship ball club, no matter if you play 0 minutes or you're 30, 40 minutes. That all ties into one because we all challenge each other every day, and there's times where the vets don't want to practice, where those guys who haven't played, they have to practice to keep it going. I wish Rajon well in Atlanta, Dwight and Danny in Philly, JaVale back in Cleveland.
Yeah, dope.
And Quinn, I mean, he's a pro. He's gonna find an opportunity. He's definitely gonna get a look. Hopefully back with us. We still have 2 roster spots. Hopefully we may bring him back. So, so kudos to those guys. Much respect. Love those guys. When you win a championship with a group, it goes on forever. You could talk about it for the rest of your life. And then I move on.
To dealing
unfortunately,
with
but fortunately,
yeah,
to my new teammates. And I'm happy as hell to have Big Marc Gasol, who Laker Nation, first of all, know that he was traded on draft day for his older brother.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a Laker.
Do you think Pau's coming out? Do you think Pau's coming back?
We see. We see. Maybe, I mean, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. We have Mark, who was traded on draft day.
Because Mark is going to be in year 20 now, right? Because I played 17.
13.
What? Not Mark. I mean, Pau.
Pau.
Me and Pau were the same draft class.
Yeah, Pau was what, 01? 01
yeah,
with
we
you?
were the same
01.
class.
So that would be 19, 20?
Yeah, so he's got to be 20.
He just posted that video the other day on Instagram,
I didn't
working
see
out
it.
in the gym.
Oh,
Okay. So, happy to have Mark, another champion.
Yeah.
One with the Raptors 2 years ago, who I've always loved.
Yeah.
Mark has my Defensive Player of the Year trophy at his house. But
Yo,
but that's no here nor there.
No, that's not a knock on Mark. But this is the thing, because sometimes we don't.
I love you, Mark. I can't wait to talk about this.
We don't pay attention to stuff, but like when you brought that up, or somebody brought it up, and I was like, "What are you talking about, Defensive Player of the Year?" And then I saw that like Marc Gasol didn't receive like any first place vote.
No, he was second.
First team votes. Yeah. He only received every third team vote, but then that had vaulted him with enough points accumulated to be the. I was like. Yeah. I was confused. Not that, because this was weird. Not that Memphis wasn't a great defensive team.
They was a monster.
They were a monster, but it was like Tony Allen, Zach, him, like Conley. They were loaded, but it was like he got all the credit, and so like I didn't know. And I'm glad you brought that up. But continue.
But I'm extremely excited to have Mark. Nevertheless, Wesley Matthews, who I've loved to compete against, and his father is a former Laker as well.
Oh, that's dope.
So we got 2 guys. We got 2 guys who have family Laker ties.
Yeah.
And then we get Trez.
How Trez is?
Now we got Trez.
How Trez ended up here with the Lakers?
So basically, LeBron isn't playing till February.
First of all, Trez was the next door neighbor. We knocked on his door and said, "Do you like?"
Yeah, he said he felt like the Clippers didn't like what was going on. How did Trez end up with the Lakers?
And we landed Trez. I mean,
that was honestly like the moment of free agency where everyone was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah, including some of his teammates. That they actually put that on social media. It's not like I'm making it up. They said, what? We got Trez, who 6th Man of the Year award winner, who's going to help our bench, which we struggle with this past year with our bench, and keeping that up. And then
you've got the runner-up.
And then we got the runner-up 6th Man of the Year award, and Dennis Schroeder. So
that was a pickup.
Who I call his nickname. I don't know if you like it or not. We have not had the conversation, but he's Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the Menace.
Because I love what he brings to the game. His tenacity. He's a dog.
You gotta let him go.
He gets under the skin. He's a Richard Jefferson, Draymond Green type guy where if he's your teammate, you love the out of him. If he's not, you can't stand him.
That's not funny, Sonia.
Hey, by the way, and Sonia, she understands exactly what I'm saying. If he's your friend, you love him. If not, you're like, oh my God, get this jerk away from me. I love Dennis Schroeder and what they're going to bring to our team. And
can y'all repeat?
We can. I mean, it's that simple. I mean, we absolutely can. Like RJ said with the Nets, first of all, it all starts with health.
Yeah.
You have to have some luck. And you have to have health. If we can stay healthy, but we did get younger. We got the 27-year-old point guard. We got the 27-year-old Sixth Man of the Year award in Trez. You know, we got younger.
with Marc.
You know, we got Marc, who's a Defensive Player of the Year, and his IQ playing against, not only playing against him in the NBA, but also playing against him versus Spain national team.
5.
You told us we had 90 minutes. We've gone 2:10.
Yeah, but I mean, what you got?
We had a potty break.
We got the bubble. We got this upcoming season.
Upcoming season. How are we going to be able to do this? And I don't mean this in a negative sense.
I want to talk
about. We got 4 Christmas games. We can see that it's progressively getting worse.
Preseason game 1 in 13 days.
What? Is it really?
In 13 days, and LeBron James has touched a basketball twice.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be okay.
It's going to be 3 times that I'll touch this green one right here. I'm going to touch that one. Preseason, I'm not quite worried about. I am rounding 36.
James Worthy is going to be really mad if he comes into this studio and has to talk about basketball without you.
Listen, big game, James. I love you. Hopefully see you in the studio. We're going to have a stogie together. We still need to have a championship stogie together for sure. Toast to this tequila. That's nor here nor there. We say that for the side. But don't worry about me in the preseason. It's not.
I'm not worried about you in basketball. I want to know, as an individual that pays attention to this stuff, like, how is it? Like, we watch now. It's like you see all these college football games getting canceled, postponed, and college basketball is like, we're ready to start. Right. It's like, no, you're not. No one's starting.
College basketball has done what they needed to do. They just went, literally, they would send teams to an area for 10 days, and they'd get 3 straight games in.
Yeah.
So that they could, like, limit the travel time.
That's actually
they're
smart.
doing what they can.
It is smart, and it's very smart. So I'm very intrigued on seeing what's the protocol is going to be. There's been discussions, there's been talks. They wanted to make sure that we can get the season going, obviously for a lot of different reasons.
Money.
The biggest reason. But the safety of our players and the safety of our owners and the safety of our GMs and the safety of our coaches and training staff and things. That's more important than anything. It's 111. I always catch that. 11-11 and 111. It's tattooed on my hand.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
Weirdo.
But
you still have the stop sign?
Yeah, I still got the stop sign.
Yeah, yes.
I'm still not stopping to drink. So
but I'm very intrigued on seeing how they deal with this, because we all know that COVID is still very active. And they actually told us that in the winter it's going to be more active than any time, and that's what we're in right now.
Yeah.
You know, either if you're seeing snow or not, this is the winter time, and it's picking up steam. So. I just want to see. I want to see how we tackle this.
Well, the schedule is supposed to come out. And you see the NBA, they know.
But it comes out in parts.
Yeah, they say it's coming out in part 1, part 2 stuff, and they were saying like teams are going to come and they're